This is my first layer looking like. Now in the same manner I'm going to apply the second layer. When I apply the second layer, I'm using the wet on wet technique. Why I'm using the wet on wet technique is because I'll get a smooth transition between the color and the highlight. I don't want a hard transition here. So now again I'm going to apply the color. I will wet this area for the second layer. So make sure that the area is very dry. You can give it some time to dry thoroughly and then go for the second layer. I'm wetting the area. And here in the second layer, I will go with the same method, but maybe I can choose a little more darker color, or I can use the same color. You can go as slow as you want, because when you go slow in a layer by layer manner, slowly adding the darkness of the colors in each layer, you will have a lot of scope for correction. If at all any mistakes happen, it will not be a big mistake because you are going with very light colors. So now I have wet the surface. If I want to take off any extra water, I can first of all dampen my brush, take off extra water from the brush. Now if I use this to wipe off the water from my paper, it will take off the water from the paper. Okay. Now I have my color mixture which was used for the first layer. Maybe I can use the same color, adding a little bit more to it and more water. I can test my color here. This is how it is looking. Now let's apply that color. In the same manner, I'm starting far away from the highlight. This is my highlight. So I'm starting to apply the color far away from the highlight because the color will anyway flow into that area. You can see that it's starting to flow. Wherever water is, the paint will flow into the water. So that's why first of all, when I bring my brush with a lot of paint in it, I'm touching the paper in a place which is far away. Now I'm slowly touching the tip of my brush in these areas so that some color can flow into that area as well. So here is my highlight. You see slowly the colors are flowing into that area. I'm not touching this area at all. I'm touching very far away from the highlight area. And the water in this area will pull the paint towards this side, but it will not reach the highlight area. So I'm done with my second layer. Again, I'm going to dry my second layer thoroughly and we will move on to the third layer.